Maitreya Uvacha Na vai mukundasya padara vindayo Rajojo sastad bhavadrisha janaha Panchanti taddasyam rite artamatmano Yadicchaya labda manasa mriddayaha. Yeah, chant. Maitreya Uvacha Na vai mukundasya padara vindayo Rajojo sastad bhavadrisha janaha Panchanti taddasya mrite arthamatmano Ardicchaya labda manasa mridayaha. Yes, Hare Krishna, you like to chant?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danva Pranam. Maitreya Uvacha Nave Mukundasya Padara Vindayo Rajojushtat Bhavadrisha Janaha Vanchanti Taddasya Mrite Arthatmano Yadrichya Labdmana Smriddhayaha. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danva Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Maitreya Uvacha Na vai mukundasya padara vindayo rajojusastatha bhavadrasrajanaha janaha vanchanti taddhasyam rite artam atmano yadrachaya labdamanaha samruddhayaha. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Mukundasya padari bandayo rajojusastatha bhavadrisajana Tadrasyam mruteras pratyam tatmanoho rudachaya labdho mana samruddhaya. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavanam. Maitreya Vacha Navai. Oh yeah. Hare Krishna. Somebody was chanting, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Maitreya Vacha Navai Mukundasya Padara Vindayo Rajojustata Bhavadrisha Janaha Vanchanti Taddasya Arte Artamatmanu Yadachaya Labda Manasa Mardaya. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Mataji Danvatranam. Maitreya Vacha Navai Mukundasya Padara Vindayo Rajojuchastata Bhavadrisha Panchanti Taddasyam Viteritam Atmano Yadrichaya Labda Mana Samriddhaya. Thank you, Prabhuji, Mataji Danvatranam.
Maitreya Vacha Nave Mukundasya Padara Vindayo Rajojusastat Bhavadrisha Janaha Vashanti Tadasya Mrute Arthamatmano Yaduchya Labdmanaha Samruddhayaha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Maitreya Uvacha Na vai mukundasya padara vindayo Rajojutastat bhavadrisha janaha Vachanti tadasya mrite arthatmanayo Yadrikshaya labdamana samriddhaya. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, thank you. Chalo, let us continue now. Maitreya Vacha, the great sage Maitreya continued, Na, never, why, certainly, Mukundasya of the Lord who can give liberation, Pada Aravindayo of the lotus feet, Raja Jushaha person who are eager to taste the dust, Tata, my dear Vidura, Bhavadrishaha like yourself, Janaha person, Vanchanti, desire, Tat his dasyam, servitorship, Rite without, Artham interest, Atmana for themselves, Yadirichaya, automatically labda by what is achieved, Mana Samriddhaya, considering themselves very rich. The great sage Maitreya continued, my dear Vidura persons like you who are pure devotees of the lotus feet of Mukunda, the Supreme Personality, Godhead who can offer liberation. and are always attached to the honey of his lotus feet, are always satisfied in serving at the lotus feet of the Lord. In any condition of life, such person remains satisfied and thus they never ask the Lord for material prosperity. Yes, Hare Krishna. Where is our reader? Yes, Supriti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says that He is the supreme enjoyer, the supreme proprietor of everything and anything within this creation, and the supreme friend of everyone. When one knows these things perfectly, he is always satisfied. The pure devotee never hankers after any kind of material prosperity. The karmis, gnanis, and yogis, however, endeavor always for their own personal happiness. Karmis work day and night to improve their economic condition. Gnanis undergo severe austerities in order to get liberation. And yogis also undergo severe austerities by practicing the yoga system for attainment of wonderful mystic powers. A devotee, however, is not interested in such activities. He does not want any mystic powers or liberation or material prosperity. He is satisfied in any condition of life as long as he is constantly engaged in the service of the Lord. The Lord's feet are compared to the lotus, wherein there is saffron dust. A devotee is always engaged in drinking the honey from the lotus feet of the Lord. Unless one is free from all material desires, he cannot actually taste the honey from the Lord's lotus feet. One has to discharge his devotional duties without being disturbed by the coming and going of material circumstances. This desirelessness for material prosperity is called nishkama. One should not mistakenly think that nishkama means giving up all desires. That is impossible. A living entity is eternally existent and he cannot give up desires. A living entity must have desires. That is the symptom of life. When there is a recommendation to become desireless, it is to be understood that this means that we should not desire anything for our sense gratification. For a devotee, this state of mind, nispriha, is the right position. Actually, every one of us already has an arrangement for our standard of material comforts. A devotee should always remain satisfied with the standard of comforts offered by the Lord as stated in the Ishopanishad, Tena Tektena Bunjitaha. This saves time for executing Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashad Deshatari Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Maitreya Uvacha Navai Mukundasya Padara Vindayo Yojujastata Bhavadrisha Janaha Vanchanti Taddasya Mrite Artamatmano Yaditshaya Labdha Manasa Mirdayaha. The great sage Maitreya continued, my dear Vidura, persons like you who are pure devoted to the lotus feet of Mukunda, the Supreme Personality Godhead, you can offer liberation, or are always attached to the honey of his lotus feet, are always satisfied in serving at the lotus feet of the Lord. In any condition of life, such persons remain satisfied, and thus they never ask for the Lord or material prosperity. Hare Krishna. So today we'll meditate, how do you remain satisfied? How do you remain satisfied? That is the challenge. Even generally sometimes when we are preaching, we talk to many times the atheist, non-devotees, except people who have taken shelter of a Vaishnava. People are generally atheist. Whatever they say, it's atheism only. And if you want, when you want to bring them to the standard of Krishna consciousness, it's very difficult. And when you say that, are you happy? I'm very happy. They protest also. Sometimes people get angry at us. And they don't know to take, somehow they polarize their mind against us. And you want to go to preach to them. They say, please take up Krishna consciousness. Can't you see you're not happy? Why you say you're not happy? I'm not happy, I'm happy. They protest. I'm very happy. So similarly, we as devotees also can claim I am satisfied. We can stay in our own world of illusion. I am successful as a devotee. I am very happy. Yeah, we can stay. But that's not the way a Vaishnava behaves. Because we can cheat the world, we cannot cheat Krishna. Krishna knows. Krishna will laugh. He says he is satisfied. Because if we are satisfied, at least we will exhibit the behavior of Sattva-guna. And in Sattva-guna, a person doesn't give pain to anybody, mentally, physically, by gesture. That we are doing every moment. Then why do you declare you are satisfied? You are not satisfied, you are a disturbed person. Only a disturbed person will disturb another person. So why do we have to put a band? I am very successful, I am very great. No. You have some problem. Why you are disturbed? And generally it is seen, somebody who is disturbed, there is some problem with his regulative principles. As a devotee, my judgment, if somebody is disturbed, simply shouting. Some problem it comes out because we live on trust. Suppose unnecessarily somebody is getting disturbed all the time. Somewhere is a problem. We can't say, we don't know what to say, but it will come out one day. Sometimes is somebody getting very angry unnecessarily. It comes out very soon. Somewhere he is compromising the principles. Generally, at our standard. At a higher standard, not only the regulative principle, desire for mana, puja, pratishtha, it also causes disturbance. Because somebody is progressing spiritually, is always very happy. His behavior is only encouraging. He always encourages. But he's so disturbed, he's always shouting, howling, something is wrong. You don't know what to say, something is wrong. It will come out. So remaining satisfied is extremely important. When the Brahmana came to meet Krishna carrying the message of Rukmini, even before asking him the message, first thing Krishna talked about the Brahmana. And what did he ask him? That are you satisfied in your mind? Now this kind of question should not be asked to a Kshatriya or a Vaishya or a Shudra. They don't have this privilege. But the privilege of Brahmana is that is always satisfied. So what do we infer from here? Particularly those who are doing Brahminical services, they should be satisfied in the mind. Simply dress or thread doesn't make us qualified. We should be satisfied. This is just to give preliminary upchara. But the real thing is, the person should be smiling. Just imagine you go to a temple, you see Pujari doing Aarti and he's smiling. How much we feel happy? Tell me. Most of you are at home, you visit temples, true? See somebody smiling. How much it encourages you. So nice. Trick, isn't it? You feel so happy. Yeah, he's doing Aarti, he's smiling. Hare Krishna, how are you? Millions of people will come. If the people who are residents of the temple are smiling, happy, satisfied, people see how they're dealing with other devotees. Here Krishna is there, they'll feel. Now person very disturbed, more is not there like that. And then something is wrong. Why people should come? Why people should come? Prabhupada used to say temple should be made like a honeycomb. The people come to drink the pleasure of Krishna consciousness, not a dustbin. I remember once I went to Mayapur. So at that time I went to one of the Gaudiya Math. Okay. And when I went there, after the Aarti was over, they were fighting with sticks, not in hand, fighting with sticks. Do you think I'll go that place again? I'll not feel like, why I should go? Why I should go? Oh what? My house is better, I'll better stay here. And I met chant Bhairav. Why should I go? So we should also understand how people reflect. Okay, so it's extremely important. We are representing Srila Prabhupada. People, we try to preach, that we're just repeating from a worldview of Krishna consciousness. We're just repeating from the worldview. We are not really preaching. Real preaching comes from the heart. Real preaching occurs when people are very respectful to us because of our behavior, because of our dealings. And they hear every word and take it part of their life. That is called real preaching. Simply repeating the philosophy when the behavior is not of standard is not of much use. It will not impress the people. When the people come near us, see what will happen. One of the days, people will come very near us. Just like as you're building a temple, most of you have not come here. And I wish all of you at least start buying your tickets, register for the yatra. So we have to plan, okay? We need help. We need at least 500 volunteers, and we have still not reached 100. Still not reached 99. It is still we have not reached 100. And out of this 99, many will not be in a position to do service. They are coming on the last days of the festival. So at least the long way to go. So we request you it's your own temple and you will enjoy, and there are 500 people needed for doing service to make this a successful event, and well begun is half done. As if first impression is the best impression. Oh wow, full of devotees. How to look, all the sannyasis of ISKCON are coming, all my GBC is coming, all my colleagues are coming. Don't you think I would like to introduce all of you to them? Don't you want that privilege? I know. Correct. And then what should be your behavior? Brahminical behavior. Very satisfying. How was you? Everything nice. Okay. Then that problem. That devotee says like that. I'm staying in that room. I'm on bed. He said, Baba, these are not developed. These are bachas only. Okay. Develop means he appreciates. Kanishta means he cannot appreciate other person's service. That is Kanishta. Madhyama means he can respect other devotees. Then you become Madhyama. Having Guru, that also we speak big band. If you really love Guru, you will respect his disciples. They say, I love Guru. Yeah, people can speak so many things on a mental platform. Real from the heart. If you wish to serve Guru, you will be very respectful to the devotees. What do you say? I love you, I love your dog, the famous saying in English. Be very respectful to the devotees. No, I love Krishna, but I don't love his devotees. It's contradictory. It's very contradictory. I love Krishna means loving, respecting, having affection for devotees. And as particularly those who have more time in Krishna consciousness, people expect a lot. People expect so much affection, love, care. And you behave in a rash way, it hurts. Then how they will deal with you. So we should be very careful in our dealings. Then then we lose respect. We behave like Kanishta. Just because of age, don't expect people to respect you. You have to behave like a Madhyama, then people will respect. So Brahmin. There was once I was hearing, the very famous two brothers are there, Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajangit Prabhu, very famous in Mayapur. I think Pankajangit Prabhu now left the world because of COVID. Jananivas Prabhu is still there. And they have, when Prabhupada told them, take care of Radha Madhav, to this day, 50 years, they're doing that. Very simply, humbly. And whole ISKCON, all the devotees, I know, they respect them so much, so selflessly, without asking any respect, without any attention. Silently, they're doing the seva, 50 years. And you see the decoration in Mayapur, unmatched, unmatched. They have a team of 50 people with them in the Pujari department, 50 devotees. Here we are struggling to have 5 devotees, 50 devotees taking care of Radha Madhav. And the Alankara is unimaginable. So, not only that, even the atmosphere is like that. One of the devotees who was a Pujari, I asked him, how is the atmosphere? So beautiful. He was telling me, I was doing the Abhisheka and I was doing it wrong, some mistake. So Jananivas Prabhu came to me, telling me, you're doing wrong, you should be careful. Then he went away to his dressing. So he said 4 times he came to me. And every time he was so gentle. You should be careful making a mistake. You should be careful. He said so much it touched me. Here is the proper disciple, so senior devotee, speaking so gently. So our behavior, our shows satisfied. You're not satisfied. You call yourself senior devotee. You're not even satisfied. Forget Krishna consciousness. You didn't achieve a Sattva in spiritual life. Why people should follow you? Why they really interested? Okay, managerially or this thing, okay, people will say Hare Krishna Prabhu, they'll walk away. But if you're behaving always rash, always irritated, why they should listen to you? They know you didn't achieve anything. You didn't achieve anything. You're always rasic. No. So therefore, at least Sattva should come, no? You're practicing Krishna consciousness, at least Sattva should come. Not that we agitate the atmosphere, everybody, why people will work? They're not come here for you to hear your shouting. They're not come to ISKCON for that. Everybody has come here, they're searching for peace. And when they dedicate their life or they come as volunteers to do some seva, what they're expecting? They're expecting loving care, affection, isn't it? Encouragement. And you cannot give that. Then, yada yada idharamasya, Krishna will take care. And so many people come, so many people go. The disturbance. So we have to, therefore, at least rise to Sattva. And if you are struggling to rise to Sattva, see which regulative principle is being compromised. Please see. The Prabhupada says by strictly following the regulative principle, anybody will be in Sattva. Right? So see why it is not coming. It's strictly follow. At least for 1 day. At least for 2 days, at least for 1 week, slowly Sattva will start will become manifest. You will smile. Prabhupada says the devotee just by smile conquers everybody. That is there in Bhagavatam. When Queen Kunti offers prayers to Krishna, Kunti Stuti, which is very famous, Krishna just smiled. And Prabhupada writes the purport, and in the shloka itself says the smile was so enchanting. It was proper right in the purport, a devotee, just by his natural happiness, not artificial. They keep telling, please smile at each other, please smile. No, they don't have to create an artificial satisfaction. Just because of his strictly following the regulative principle, just because of his integrity in trying to serve the Lord, he has pleased the Lord. And there is natural happiness within his heart, and because of which, many people take to Krishna consciousness. I remember those days, the COVID horror days, and we were taking classes. Practically there were nobody. We had to take, I remember once I had to take 9 classes, a particular day, something, Krishna's, some service we did. Now I don't have to take a single class, I'm free. But that was 9. Now Krishna sent so many devotees to assist. In the beginning was a very testing time. But many times I used to talk, people used to call up. So the very reason we are attending the class is not because of philosophy. Just feeling so happy to be in this atmosphere. So it's not only, and that is the success. Whenever I go to Mayapur, I go to Guru Maharaj to meet. What an atmosphere it is. Devotees are so happy doing service to him. They are doing menial services, which people will not even do to their own parents. Menial services, bathing him, dressing him. They are doing very menial services, brushing him. But they're so happy, so happy. I really feel so amazing it is. Not that, nobody is helping us, we are in great distress. No, they're so happy doing service. And that attracts us, don't we attract? Correct? That is what attracts. We become so encouraged, we feel so happy. So that is very important. The satisfaction of a devotee cannot be artificially created. It naturally comes from the service to the Lord. There are some more shloka Prabhupada has quoted in this purport. Previous to that, I'll quote something which is not there, so I don't forget that. That is, Atma Ramascha Munayo Nirganti api urukrame kurvanti ahitukim bhaktim ittam bhuta guno hari. Even if somebody is so-called self-satisfied, these people are, actually Atma can refer to so many, therefore there are 63 meanings taken out of the shloka. But still, the very direct meaning of the simplest meaning of the shloka is that even Atma Rama, the self-realized soul, referring to the impersonalist, if they come in contact with Krishna, what happens? If they come in contact with Krishna, what happens to them? Ittam bhuta guno hari. Kurvanti ahitukim bhaktim. They also come to the platform of Shuddha Bhakti. So beautiful. Even a self-realized. That is how Krishna is so attractive. Krishna is so attractive. Why is he so attractive? That anybody comes in contact with Krishna, even though he is an impersonalist, he abandons that. And what is an example of that? The four Kumaras. The four Kumaras, when they saw, what did they see? But the four Kumaras, when they saw Krishna, as the Narayana Rupa, with Lakshmi walking at the gate of Vaikuntha, they were so happy. Oh my God. They saw the beautiful form of the Lord. They saw the Tulsi at the lotus feet of the Lord. They're totally satisfied and blissful. Okay. Atma Ramascha Munayo Nirganti api urukame kurvanti aitakim bhaktim ittam bhutu guno hari. And the Hari's qualities are so wonderful, so exalted, that even an impersonalist who may be so-called satisfied, he also rushes. And he cannot maintain the impersonal sense of self-gratification for long. He will fall down. What is the shloka for that? Yes. Patanti yada ye arvindaksha vimukta mani. They think we have achieved full satisfaction. Vimukta mani naha. They think. Tvai ashtabhava avishuddha buddhaye. By intelligence is not pure actually. Aruya krichena param padam tataha. These people will fall down. Patati anadidusmade angreya. My Lord, angreya, your lotus feet. Because they are not taking shelter of your lotus feet, they will fall down. Therefore, Prabhupada used to say, for us as devotees, tightly hold down to the lotus feet. Now this is very difficult for us because these feelings do not exist in our system. Hold on to the lotus feet. It is very far out. Hold on to the vibration. Incessantly keep chanting. Don't think 16 hours are over. No. He incessantly keep chanting. Whenever you are free. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Take shelter of this vibration. Incessantly keep chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Keep chanting incessantly. What will happen if you keep chanting incessantly? Then you will be able to actually come to Sattva-guna at least Sattva-guna. Krishna consciousness is the big thing. At least, we can be peaceful. Okay, and then very happily, satisfaction. Sattva-guna also has some level of satisfaction. But it is not spiritual, but material at least. You are a gentleman. With a gentleman means Sattva-guna. I want to be at least as. Therefore, I remember when I met a senior devotee, he was telling me, we talk big things about being a Vaishnava. You're not even being a gentleman first. At least be a gentleman. Behave like a gentleman means, gentleman is very soft. Hare Krishna. At least we should come to the platform of gentleman. And then when you come to Sattva-guna, because Sattva-guna will be your launch pad to Krishna consciousness. So it's not that I'm in some bhava bhakti, this bhakti, and I'm very rash, I'm very, disturbed. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't go. It looks contradictory. Something is wrong. When Prabhupada went to Vrindavan, so devotees thought Prabhupada will talk about different ecstasies of Radha Krishna Leela. Now we are in Vrindavan. Prabhupada was saying, why the toilet is not clean today? I said, Prabhupada, what? He said, I see, at least there should be a reaction. At least there should be a reaction. If you're in a Sattva-guna, you see a dirty toilet, at least there should be a reaction. Cha! What is this? Not even a reaction. You want to hear Radha Krishna Leela. You're not even on the platform of Sattva-guna. Correct? So we should, true. So this shloka shows that even if somebody is totally self-realized, he has, been able to control the senses, follow four regulative principles. If he hears about Krishna, he will totally become enchanted. Okay? It's a very, very important shloka. And lesser shloka is there in Bhagavad Gita, because this shloka says, which Prabhupada is quoting in the purport here, it says, Bhokta Ram Yagna Tapasava Sarvaloka Mahesharam Suhridam Sarvabhutanam Gyata Mam Shantim Richati. Bhokta Ram Yagna Tapasava. If you want to be peaceful and satisfied all the time, correct? We are actually true, we came to Krishna consciousness for that. True or not? Just like Dhruva Maharaj, he came to Krishna consciousness for something else, for a kingdom. Now many of us didn't come for a kingdom. At least we came for peace of mind. True? All of us. So at least that we should get, no? And in fact, that is the symptom, proof you came to the right place. Samsara dhavanana lida loka taranaya karunya ganaganatva. We can be peaceful. That is the symptom of a bona fide guru. If you come in touch with the bona fide movement, bona fide acharya, first thing is that total peace of mind. So that this shloka of Bhagavad Gita said you can have peace of mind provided three things are available. Number one, Krishna is the enjoyer. There is one more formula for happiness. Just remind me, I'll tell you if I forget. So, Bhokta, Krishna is the only enjoyer. Now, where is all the problems are coming? Because I am trying to be an enjoyer. I'm not an enjoyer. Krishna is an enjoyer. Krishna is an enjoyer, then I am grateful to anybody who does service to my beautiful Radha Govinda. Hare Krishna. So nice you do service. I'm so grateful to you. You are building a beautiful temple of Radha Govinda. I'm so grateful. My Lord, taking care of him. Correct? You understand? Because you love Krishna. When you love Krishna, suppose you'll definitely love. Prabhupada gives an example, you want to satisfy somebody. So if you want to give him something very attractive, it will be very expensive. A rich man. But your small child is there, you can give 5 rupees one sweet. A child is satisfied, immediately satisfied. Huh? So similarly, Krishna is also attached to his devotees. Devotees are very dear to him. Therefore, first obstacle in spiritual life is offend the devotees. First offense is to blaspheme the devotees and hurt them. And call ourselves devotees after that. We should not think like that. So, Bhokta Ram in Jagannath Tapasam, you can derive so much from that. Krishna is the only, I am not an angel. Krishna is an angel. So nice. Sarvaloka Maheshwara. Everything is owned by Krishna. Everything is owned by Krishna. So the devotee Prabhupada is saying in the purport here, the devotee lives a simple life. He doesn't have a desire to enjoy anything. He doesn't want to own anything. He's always peaceful therefore. In any condition of life, he's self-satisfied. Look at Vidura. Now who Maitreya is talking to Vidura. Vidura was in a palace with all the comfort. Even though he was Dasi Putra, Dhritarashtra had respect for him. Actually, he was highly respected in Hastinapur, being a highly learned person, Vaidurikam. He used to give very advice with Rashtra to call him. A very learned personality. And now opulent, had the opulence of the somebody who is in a big post in the palace. And now he left everything. He is walking, place to place. Yesterday I was telling how there was, even you can just walk around in the Vedic culture. Temples will feed you. Today it's difficult. At least many places temples don't do that. So temples, you can just go to a temple. Sir, I can have some prasadam. Yes, please sit down. Okay. Previously was like that. Prabhupada also wanted ISKCON temples to be like that. He used to say it is simply a question of management. And the moment a gentleman comes, you should give him prasadam. Prabhupada says that's a letter. I order by Prabhupada to all the leaders. So anyway, I wish we can do that. So, Bhokta Ram Yekratapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. So Vidura knows that. So he was there in opulent position, now he's on the road. Doesn't matter, he's fully happy. He's hearing from Maitreya, he is enjoying spiritually, not material happiness. Takta Thurdamashesha Mandalapati, even the Goswamis left their big opulent position. They are very happy and satisfied in Vrindavan, writing the different ecstasies of Krishna consciousness. See, these are all, very, very advanced devotees. These examples are for inspiration. We as sadhaka, we are not on this platform, but at least appreciate this point. Or Vidura left the palace. He is on the road, helpless on the food he receives, in the temples or, some dharmashala on the walking. He can lie down somewhere he can get some food. He is dependent on that, but he is very peaceful and happy and satisfied. Isn't it such a great example? That's why he's saying, my dear Vidura, because you have drinking the nectar of the lotus feet of the Lord, you are totally satisfied in any position. In fact, that happens in Mayapur when you go for Namudi Mandala Parikrama. Next year, I wish all of you go. Okay? We could not organize this year because of our own construction. So it's, we are around 10,000, 20,000 devotees. We are lying down on the floor, on the ground, in the night, practically on the floor. There's nothing, no bedding, nothing. And we are walking, and whenever there is a lecture starts, when you are walking on the way, immediately you sit down wherever. But you look at anybody's face, so happy, so blissful, so blissful. But we are living like beggars, doesn't matter, because we are on a spiritual platform. We are happy in any situation. That's a proof you have come to spiritual platform. You cannot say I'm on a spiritual platform, but what to do, I'm sad. Something is wrong. Spiritual platform means the beginning is there is peace of mind. Where there is spiritual platform, the mind is in pieces. That's not spiritual platform. Okay. So Bhokta Ram Yekratapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. I feel I own this. This person is saying he owns that. I want to enjoy now. He is enjoying. Either it can be gross or it can be subtle. And then Sarvaloka, Suhridam. Krishna is the best well-wisher. We pray to Krishna. We tell somebody it's nice if you can do like this. Always encourage. Prabhupada has in fact banned us from hurting his devotees. They are his property. Prabhupada said, I told you the famous example of punishment. Prabhupada says a famous letter. I'll tell that again, so you meditate properly on satisfaction. What happens is that one sannyasi, Prabhupada gives him sannyas, and he's so ecstasy in his little over-enthusiasm. He started saying, Prabhupada is God. And Prabhupada was not there in America at that time. He was in, I think, in Tokyo that time. And Prabhupada was very upset when he heard that one of his disciples has become a bit crazy, and in the glorification, he started saying Prabhupada is God. Not only that, he was taking 3-4 hours, just like we take 1 hour class, not 1 hour class. He was charged up. You guys didn't understand, Prabhupada is God. And people couldn't get up from the class full of energy. So they reach message to Prabhupada. This we are hearing. What is all this, Prabhupada? They say you are God. He is saying you are God. Prabhupada said, don't associate with him. He has become Mayavadi. Nobody should talk to him. So the devotee went away because he was in Golden Temple of ISKCON in America. So he went away, he was on the road somewhere. And then what happened? He wrote a letter to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, why you're punishing me like this? Why people are telling I have become Mayavadi? Nobody talks to me. What has happened suddenly? So Prabhupada wrote him a letter. He said, no, that's fine. It's okay. For my devotees, there is no punishment. Prabhupada writes. There is no need of that. You have been awarded sannyas. So therefore, devotees mean award, reward, encourage. We should be extremely careful. They are not our property. All devotees belong to Prabhupada. They are his property. They belong to Prabhupada's movement. All are surviving on Prabhupada's mercy. They are his property. Who are we to own them? And therefore, if you have to correct them, it's only by award, reward, encourage. Because Prabhupada has banned us from punishing his devotees. We cannot punish. Punish means verbally, by gestures, or physically we punish somebody. Physically we beat him. Verbally we speak something harsh. And by gestures we insult him. You can do all the three ways. Example of Bhrigumani insulted Brahma by gestures, Lord Shiva physically, and Lord Shiva by words, and Vishnu physically hit him. And we know, so therefore, we cannot. So devotee therefore should control himself. Always be satisfied. Then you can follow this order of Prabhupada. A Rasik, Tamasic person cannot follow this order. Rasik means he is himself disturbed. And that he has to introspect and find out what is the cause he is disturbed. Again and again. What is the cause? Correct? Why he is disturbed? He should deeply meditate. What is inside dissatisfaction comes out of external dissatisfaction. What is the cause? We should introspect. Why I am behaving like this? Correct? So that satisfaction, just like even many of you are at home, as mostly you are all parents, less of youngsters are there, we should also introspect. But why is it that I don't encourage my child? Why only I have to speak harshly all the time? Who likes to hear? Do I like somebody shouts at me? Do I like that? Do you think other people like when you shout at them? Atumat manate jagat. Do you like it? Somebody walks in your house and shouts at you. Do you like that? No. Then why do you do that? Behavior. Yeah, we should introspect. So, and then that means I have not even achieved Satoguna now. And I am saying I am initiated, I am practicing Krishna consciousness, not even achieved Satoguna. And Brahmana means more, he should be in a Brahminical Satoguna. Sama, Dhamma, Tapa, Saucham, Shanti Marjave Evacha, Jnana Vijnana Astikam, Brahma Karma. So Brahmana means is symbol of Satoguna. And we are all in this movement under Brahminical training. So we should try to exhibit that. Always be satisfied. Okay? So we want to find the devotees to come for inauguration with a smile on the face. Now they cannot artificially build a smile. That will come by your strictly following the regulative principles, by your attentively chanting the holy name, by reading Srila Prabhupada books every day, by serving Vaishnavas with heart. Gradually it will come by the blessings of Krishna. You cannot artificially create a smile. That the smile of a devotee actually is, when the devotee is very happy, it's a proof that he has been blessed by the Lord. It's a proof he has been accepted by the Lord. You know, it's a proof. He's so fortunate, Lord has accepted him. Okay, 5 minutes he can smile, then 23 hours, 55 minutes, it still looks like Lord has not given shelter. Prabhupada says, angry and passionate people cannot be servant of the Lord as much they declare, as much they advertise. See, how do you know? How do you know somebody is accepted as a servant of the Lord? You see, very gentle behavior, smiling. You may be doubting, perhaps he has got shelter of the Lord. Correct? Always he's so blissful, so peaceful. He's behaving like that. Definitely you will cut off your mind because he's not a source of inspiration for you anymore. Something must be wrong. You don't want to go to detail. Something must be wrong. Why is he so disturbed? Human life is so rare. Bhajahu re mana Shinanda Nandana Avaya Charana Ravinda re. He got shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. Why is not peaceful? So we should be actually peaceful, and the more and more we show the disturbance, that shows that we have to act. That shows Rajoguna Tamoguna has entered our system. We have to act. Become more strict in our sadhana, more strict with hearing the holy name of the Lord, more strict with your Shravanam. First thing is Shravanam. Become more, meditate on the Shravanam. Not that I am reading. You are reading but no result. No result. Sit down, read more, read carefully, read submissively. Because Shravanam is the first thing which will give an impact, immediate impact in the consciousness, because the Shabda is consciousness. Shabda is consciousness. Correct? So we should be very submissive to the vibration of the holy name, vibration from Prabhupada books. Very respectfully we should take care of that. That will save us. We see that my behavior is not standard as it should be. Then take shelter of the holy name. Take shelter of the Prabhupada books. The mercy will come. Shravanam, Kirtanam, whatever you are understood. Because once Shravana is there, other 8 angas of the devotion will automatically manifest. First Shravanam should be there. If that is there, other angas will just manifest automatically. If there is a good Shravana, then the Kirtanam will be spiritual, not just through speaking on the philosophy. No, you are actually spiritual. You will be repeating the words that touch people's heart. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. But Shravanam Kirtanam is happening because Shravanam Kirtanam is not just logical hearing, it is spiritual hearing. When Shravanam is there, then Kirtanam. You see, Prabhupada class is so simple. The Smaranam. Then you will be thinking, oh, I am always saying we are not body or spirit soul. How much difference does it make if I believe on this? Smaranam. Then Vandanam. Then because of that, you start offering prayers to the Lord. Pada Sevanam, you will be hankering to serve the lotus feet of the Lord. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Vandanam, Archana, to worship the Lord. Worship the Lord means you're doing Aarti. If somebody is doing Aarti, you're watching, that is also worship. Participate in the worship. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, doing service to the Lord. Like that. Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam, feeling so affectionate to the Lord and completely surrendering your life to the Lord. So these are all actually gradually it develops. But the beginning is Shravana. So do proper Shravana. That will bring you complete proper satisfaction of the mind. Whenever you are disturbed, because Prabhupada had a formula in his movement, when you are disturbed, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. We say that sloka. But we ourselves are not happy. What is the use? What is the use? Oh, chant Hare Krishna. Why somebody will chant? Why will he be interested? Please chant Hare Krishna. Oh, he is happy, satisfied. So I will take mala from him. Let me try. It doesn't cost me anything. Let me try. People will be attracted to try. But you say, chant Hare Krishna. Why I'll do that? You yourself look so disturbed. So why anybody will follow us if we are not showing the basic result of at least Sattvaguda in our behavior? Forget about, see, the people do not expect much from us. People are not expecting when they walk into the temple, you are in some Krishna Prema. Nobody is expecting. People are only expecting if you can show sattvic behavior. They will be mad after you if you can do it. So that's all people are expecting. Oh, so smiling, so respectful. Hare Krishna, please come. Just all with a smile. Whole billion, trillion people will come there if you are having that behavior. Everybody will come. Meet those devotees. Always smiling, always happy. So this self-satisfaction of a devotee is very important. There is one place I was talking about formula for happiness. This I generally use in the mind control classes. So Prabhupada gives is not, Prabhupada said if you want to be peaceful and satisfied, because if you want to read Prabhupada books with concentration, you will get Krishna Bhakti. But the problem is we cannot read for more than 1. We don't even pick up the book, forget about reading for more than 1. So what is the problem? The problem is mind is disturbed, distracted. disturbed. You have 1 hour time with you. You could have read proper books, you don't do that. You simply read some news, watch some cricket score. That's what we do now. Why? The mind is disturbed, addicted to unwanted things. Now, how do you now come to that solution? How do you reduce that? So the mind is not peaceful. Okay? How the mind will be peaceful? Because our activities are not peaceful. We are breaking the regulative principles, or we are doing unwanted activities which are agitating the mind. And because the mind is agitated, we cannot peacefully hear. So, in fact, many times I used to get message from students, "Sir, tomorrow exam is there, I am not able to concentrate." I said, to concentrate, you should have peace of mind. Yes, sir, correct. To have peace of mind, your activity should be peaceful. Yes, sir. Activities to be peaceful, you should strictly follow the 4 regulative principles. And sir, what are the 4 regulative principles? I said, no girlfriend, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no film music, no gaming. I'll make a list, 7, 8 item list. They will just immediately stop the conversation. What do you say? So what do you say? So at least we are selling, at least for ourselves, we should be introspective. Why I am not peaceful, calm and peaceful? There are today, if I can end of the day, sit down. Today I passed 24 hours of one more day. What did I do in this day? Just put down. How many hours actually I utilized for Krishna consciousness? How did my other time pass out? Do every day, do that exercise. You will see wasting 10 hours every day, wasting hours and hours, unproductive hours, not even minutes, hours and hours are unproductively wasted. Correct? So then how we will develop in Krishna consciousness. So the opportunity should not be lost, whatever we have. So formula for peace, formula for happiness is with us. It is given by Krishna. Prajahati yada kaman sarva partha manogatan atmani evatmanaha tushta. Tushta means satisfaction. And Bhagavad Gita also proper says, Yachita matakatha prana bodhyastas parasparam katyantasya mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. So whenever you get association of devotees, what do? You read. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha and discuss. When Prabhupada used to be in garden sometime with his devotees and they are free, Prabhupada did not allow just gossip. Somebody bring a Krishna book and start reading, and then you start discussing. Correct? So always we see that a time is not wasted. We actually become happy and satisfied. Hare Krishna, happiness and satisfaction. Anybody likes to add anything? Please raise your hand if you like to add anything. Any personal realization? Biju. Yes, Biju. Yes, Biju. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. One realization is that, many times we are not able to differentiate between the needs and the wants. And that also
differentiate between the need and the
wants. Want.
Correct.
So which becomes then unlimited, and then you are that in this vicious cycle, and that's where again you are never satisfied. So
needs and wants. In fact, the society is not satisfied today. In fact, in the job also they say, don't you think you are getting much less than what you deserve?
True.
We see that, you have brought in a beautiful topic. You see Dhritarashtra and Karna, 2 examples I used to take in my Gita Course. Both are unsatisfied. And both of them, because of unsatisfaction, they broke regulative principles. They broke the principles of dharma. What did Dhritarashtra do to break the principles? He, cheated his own, Pandava children, cheated them, tried to usurp their property. And finally, and he was silent to so many sins committed by Duryodhana. And at the end, by trying to make a short circuit, what was the result? He lost everything. And had he been satisfied with God, what God has given him, he was in the palace, he had a wonderful wife, he had a great, brother like Vidura, He had a great elder like Dhritarashtra, like Bhishma in the palace. Actually, he could have been very happy. Great wealth, honor, everything was there. But one thing, he was not the king. But that caused, what you can see, a want. He developed a want which he was not entitled to. Correct?
Absolutely.
And because of that dissatisfaction, he did sinful activities. So dissatisfaction is very dangerous, because then emergency means no loss. We break all the laws. Same Karna. So Dhritarashtra, had he been honest, he would have been always happy. And at the end, Yudhishthira would have become the king. And the honor Yudhishthira gave him, Dhritarashtra never gave him. So Duryodhana never gave that honor. He actually kept him with great honor and respect. So had he followed the path of need, Dhritarashtra would have been very happy and peaceful throughout. And never lost 100 children, unnecessary. The same way example of Karna. Now Karna was very lustrous, because he is son of the, Surya, very handsome, very powerful, correct? But one thing was there. Now, because he was Sutaputra, and because his previous life he is a demon, many people did not want to, his karma was blocking. See, in life you want something, karma doesn't give you, correct? Sometimes, correct? So now he should be peaceful, like Dhritarashtra, karma is not giving him eyes, so at the same time, eyes means is not giving him the kingdom, correct? Be peaceful. You still are, the brother of a king, and you can be comfortable. And exactly similarly, we can see the situation of, Karna, that he should have been satisfied actually what God has given. See, how many of us have a body which shines? None of us have. Imagine the body Karna must be having. Surya, he is a son of Surya, very effulgent. Count your blessings. I got that. Thank you so much, my Lord. Instead of, he had very loving parents. They were not his real parents, but very loving.
True.
And what be happy, count your blessings. No.
Yes.
I'm not they don't respect me to the greatest archer. But there's some reason must be there. Like Dhritarashtra, he had previous life killed that, small 100 children and taken the eyes of a bird. So similarly, Karna had done a life of a demon in the previous life. Correct?
Right.
Sahasra Kavacha. And got so much pain. So because some reason must be, I'm trying, honestly, okay, fine. But no, I will try dishonestly. I will try to cheat Parashuram and learn the knowledge. And what happened? Lost everything. Correct? The real time when he wanted to fight. And another thing, mistake of Karna was that he's trying to outdo a personal servant of the Lord. It's a great offense to even think about that.
Right.
Arjuna, Krishna is keeping him personally with him. He is the eternal estate of the Lord. To even think of outdoing an eternal estate, it's a great offense. Correct? Because you can know he's so dear to the Lord. Can't you see that? Arjuna is so dear to the Lord. Why I'm trying to kill him? He had a life mission to kill him. Gone crazy or what? You were just like, imagine Hanuman. You want to kill Hanuman? You got crazy? Anybody will say. Hanuman's character is actually so beautiful. And at least in India, I've seen one thing. Nobody ever put any spot on Hanuman's character. Even I remember TV serials. They didn't never touch that. So you just therefore I take it. Anybody suppose thinking I will try to kill Hanuman or try to show I'm better than Hanuman. It's stupid. So his needs were already there, Karna's. It was there.
Right.
But why want? And to get a kingdom from Duryodhana, he had to compromise his principles because Duryodhana was a crook. He knew that. He knew he's doing so many sinful activities. He made such a big compromise. And finally, Krishna came and offered him the kingdom, and he could not take it. Before the war, Krishna said, Duryodhana will not fight without you. I offer you the kingdom. Take the kingdom. If Yudhishthira comes to know you are his elder brother, which I'm going to establish now, I'll bring Kunti and establish it here. He will not even touch the throne. They are so noble. You are the king. You wanted to be the king. Here it is. But he could not take because he had taken side of adharma. So we are always a loser when we work on wants. Yes. And that is what in society today actually, as India is economically developing, food is gradually not a big issue. Right. Food is not a big issue. At least you are in Bombay, you see, if you are ready to work hard, money is available. You can eat your day. That's not difficult. But the problem is of the wants. Similar, you go to colleges, the jobs are available, 15, 20,000, 30,000. But people want 1 crore per month. Wants are unlimited now.
Right.
And nobody can satisfy that. Even individually, even society, we are saying, there was an international discussion. Biju created a big discussion. So international big discussion that actually the earth is getting polluted. So much polluted that, we are seeing the climate disturbance around the world. So we should do something. So what did the developing country like India said? See, you guys polluted the earth and because of it you are rich. Now don't stop us. We want to become rich. Want, not need. Want. Okay, you guys went exploiting the resource and destroyed damage. Let us not do the damage. No. We also want wants. We also want so-called material opulence. And we don't care for the needs. Earth is ready to provide for every need, but not for the wants. Prabhupada always says, abundant facilities are there by the God. But because of unwanted, our wants, we are destroying the... Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, there was one more point I'll quickly share, especially just from the corporate perspective. These are appraisal times and we've seen, people are generally very unsatisfied because of constant comparison. So I am unhappy or unsatisfied not with what I got, but somebody else got better than me. So that even in my personal lives, I think is something which always keeps us disturbing. So this constant comparison is another factor which might keep us unsatisfied.
Okay, thank you. Everyone. I have to leave now. I am getting call from construction department. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhacha kripa sindhave vacha patitanam pavaneva vaishnava ananta gaudiya vaishnava.